Hey Jen, welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome to my cross watchers. Cross watcher, you may be dealing with a Gemini and the message actually just might be for you. So feel free to take it however it resonates with you in your situation. Wow. Never give your power away over to these readings. You're in full control of your own life choices and decisions. Everything that you do need to access is down below in the description box. And thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing. Thank you for all the ways you've been here and supported the channel. Oh my, we have a star in the making here, which could be talking about like you getting attention, recognition for like a gift that you have or an ability, but also for some of you guys, you may be kind of like in a process of like a gestational type of a thing where almost when you finish out a process that you will, that's when something will shift, something significant. So let's say you're like healing and it's kind of fragile, and you could almost on the other side of this process open up to some kind of gifts or abilities or strengths, like things that you might not have even been aware of, or you're still exploring what those are. But we have the threshold. When that happens, when this process is finished, maybe it's even just healing. When you finish healing, there's this really pivotal moment where everything is kind of going to shift. You're going to like go in a particular direction. It'll be something that you look back on in your life and you're like, whoa, that was like that's when everything changed. That's when everything kind of like shifted up in my life. You know, it's like one of those type of a things. We have the Sun card in the reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. There is a particular person here in this environment, and there's a lack of clarity around this person for some reason. Like either you're conflicted about them for some reason, if they just stopped doing things, like you don't have all the pieces. See, that's like the Sun is like a lack of clarity, or something about this person. I don't know if they just like took a really long time. But there's, the Devil is in the reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. We have the Empress. Wow. Okay, holy shiz. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Empress right there. We have the Three of Swords in the reverse, and then the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Oh my, technically, out of all these, that's your energy. Okay. Yeah, recovery. If you've been dealing with any wounds, or that could be what you are thinking about with the retrogrades, a past betrayal, where either you felt like someone didn't have your back on a particular issue or something that was going on. That could be something that you've thought about, or it's still kind of, you know, if you're cautious about someone, maybe that's why, because you felt like they didn't take your side in an important matter. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. We have the Page of Cups in the upright. Okay. So, yeah, that's totally what this is. There is someone in your life, and I feel like whether intentionally or unintentionally, they hurt you. Okay, they could have done something, and that could be a multitude of things for you. It's going to be different for all of you, the details of whatever happened. But you may not totally know what's going on with this person. If you didn't get all the clarity you needed or the answer or something direct, like there's stuff you don't know about, that you're unclear about. answers to questions that you have. That's what's going on in this. It's super weird that it's even talking about it like that, but that's what this is. The Devil in the reverse. There could be someone here in this environment that's like cleaning up their life, trying to get rid of addictions, you know, trying to correct that, because that's a 9 of Pentacles. It's like, that is really freaking good. If this is talking about people, there could be someone here that's really attracted to someone because they're really independent, like they take care of themselves in whatever way, maybe different ways, but that could be someone here that is looking at this person, attracted to them, aligned to them, and it looks as though there is a really freaking strong support system coming in. There's a feminine here, a really like powerful one. They could own a business or a structure. They might be feeling as though like the approach they want to take right now is trying to be soothing and compassionate. They're trying to take that approach to better this situation and like the different elements that are going on here. They feel like they might be feeling as though someone's communications are like too blunt, or they, you know, it hurts. Like if their communications are coming in, they think that it's like someone here is like harsh in their communications, and someone is like sensitive to them. That's the Page of Cups. So this is super weird because I've seen this in general. Some of the shadow stuff that's playing out, if there's another masculine here in this environment, they no matter what their age is, emotionally they're still like a child. And so this feminine is very wise and knows that the only way that she's gonna get things working, this is such a Libran energy, or Venus, is to handle it with this, like to basically become this person's energetic mother. That's super freaking weird. Whatever the dynamic is, seriously, this could be family, work, whatever position this feminine sits in, she knows if she's gonna get things working, she has to take this approach, and she has to be like very compassionate, and because she's aware, and that's probably why there's progress being made. But she's kind of taking on this position of being the energetic mother of this masculine. Like I said, literally, no matter what their age is, that's how this feminine is kind of maneuvering through this. Because there's someone here that could be struggling with obsession or addiction. And because of it, it's kind of brought out this other side of this person. You know, like in the upright, this is a person that communicates the truth, and but in the reverse, it's like harsh communications. Like seriously, it's like, whoa, blunt to the truth. That could have happened in some kind of interaction that you had, of like saying some things that are like, Geminis can't do that because you guys are super intelligent, and so you can like observe things about people, and if you want to, you can cut below the belt. So it wouldn't even surprise me if that's what happened. But there was this exchange that took place, and it might have brought out some like harsh communications, and so that could be some of the stuff that's coming up right now, especially if it's tied to the past. Yeah. My only concern here is this, the shapeshifter. Or someone like changes, if someone temporarily like shift personas, that's the iffy part of this, and maybe taking into consideration whether to deal with someone or not. But anyway, Gem, if that's your situation, you can, and you resonate with this at all, you can go ahead and jump over to the extended if you feel like it. It's down below in the description box, the link. So if you guys want to join me over there, feel free. But if this is where we do leave things, Gem, sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best. See you in the next reading. Take care.